Okay guys, we're back with sports betting for the girls. Okay, so I'm going to explain exactly what bets and what types of bets I would place if I was on day one of sports betting. Let me preface this by saying, one, I hated sports before I started sports betting. And two, if you think this is going to be the easiest money of your life, rethink that. Because if you really think about it, everybody who sports bets, they still have their day jobs because they're really not making all that much money. So before you start or while you're starting, I think the most important thing for you to learn is the odds. So if you don't remember, the odds are these green numbers. All the green numbers are odds. If you don't understand these green numbers, you're going to be making uninformed decisions and you're going to probably place really shitty bets that you don't actually want to place. So to start off on day one, I would place money on games where the odds are close on the money line, where the numbers are relatively close together, like both numbers are in the negatives and positives of the hundreds. I'd only place like $5, honestly. And I actually did do that my first day sports betting. My first 2 weeks of sports betting, that's what I did. I placed just so I could understand the odds a little bit better and understand what I was getting myself into. And I wasn't making a fuck ton of money because once again, I was only placing $5 on games where the odds aren't that high, but I was making money. And remember that teams with the minus are favored to win. So specifically, when I started sports betting, I was putting money on the minus 162 and the minus 130, and I wouldn't put money on the pluses. I certainly wouldn't put any money on the spreads because those are more difficult to understand, and I think you need to understand everything else before you understand spreads. Now for the over-under, you can try to bet on those, but those are quite literally 50-50 odds based off statistics. I absolutely would not place bets on parlays. I can almost promise you at least one guy's going to be like, ride this parlay with me, this parlay is awesome. Parlays rarely hit. Every single guy I know that rides parlays lose a lot more money than they win. Similarly, if a man ever tries to tell you something like, I don't know why the Mavericks are favored, the Suns are so much better, the Suns are definitely going to win. Sure, there's a chance the Suns win if it's an upset, but the odds are based off of straight up statistics. I think I explained that all pretty well, and I don't know, I think I might start rolling with the sports betting on TikTok.